What's up, guys? You know who it is, you know what it is. But just in case you don't, it's your boy, your guy, your best friend, ATN. And I'm always here. As always, I'm here with the lady.
Lady L. Hi, everybody.
And this is the Convo. Now, as always, first and foremost, to our supporters, we love you guys. We
Thank
appreciate all
you.
the feedback. We continue to ask that you like, share, and comment. Okay? And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button.
Yes,
All
go
right?
do it right now. Just go ahead and just click on it right now.
Yes, yes. And also, we like to encourage you guys to comment in the comment section. It's okay. We're here for that. Like, we appreciate you contacting us personally, but you can comment in the comment section. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. We appreciate it. We do.
Yes.
Now, I'm going to just jump straight into it. A couple of our episodes we spoke about like trading places and like should women like take the lead in dating like by asking a man out, or should women be proposing to men. Well, doing research and such, in reading and such, we're gonna have a episode about this, but I've been hearing these days a lot of men saying that women have masculine energy. Masculine energy. Again, that's an episode by itself. Not gonna dig into that now. But with doing that research, hearing these phrases, I decided that today we would start off with this episode, which is Let's Talk Men and Women. So, to start off, I think just me personally, just from this story that I read, I feel like women should be okay with giving gifts on the first date. I'm gonna explain why. Don't jump on me just
I
yet.
mean, I'm
So,
okay with it. I don't. I mean, I don't necessarily see anything wrong with it.
so okay. So here's what happens. Right. I'm on Facebook. I'm reading this story. There's this girl and this guy. Well, not this girl and this guy. This woman and this man. Let me say that. This woman and this man, two adults, consenting adults, decided that we've been talking, we want to go out. This is their first date. And the woman, wanting to prove to the man that she cared about what he was saying and that she was listening and that she was interested in him, decided to get him a gift on what he liked. And she got him a cigar. And on that first date, she gifted him that cigar. He explained to her like how you're supposed to smoke a cigar, like the best brands, how to test and see if it's a good cigar. And it helped out for their date. It also helped them get to learn each other more. But in return, to reciprocate the gift that this guy received and prove that he also as well was listening and actually interested in her and getting to know more of her, he took her to a record store because she loved like vinyl. So he bought her a record, and I'm guessing like they went back somewhere, listened to the record, spoke about the songs, the artists, and all of that. It was just a good time all the way around. She didn't break the bank. He didn't break the bank. Yes, he paid for the date, but he felt special. He felt wanted, which a lot of the times I think that's what people forget, that men have feelings and emotions as well. We like to know that we're special too. So, that gift process can help break some of the I'm lacking the words to say it, but getting that gift helps take the edge off of, I'm out here, I'm spending all this money, I'm giving my time, my energy, and I'm really getting nothing in return. It kills that feeling, and it sets a different vibe for like, okay, I know that I'm being heard as well.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that It's all in your comfortability. It's all in your comfortability level, right? So whatever you feel comfortable doing, do that. If you feel comfortable shooting your shot, do that. I mean, there is no necessarily
Right or
right way
wrong, right or
to do
wrong
it.
way.
I just think whatever you feel like is what you want to do that. Now there are some things that that a lot of women that I've gotten feedback on. A lot of women, and some men. That I got some comments from men saying they want to chase the woman. You know what I mean? Like they still want to kind of have the old school, like pray and chase type of thing.
Hmm.
And there's still a lot of women who desire that. And there's nothing wrong with that either. I mean, the way dating has gone, there has been major changes in the dating world. I mean, even with online dating and different things like that. So, I mean, I guess there is no right and wrong way
There's
to
no
it.
right or wrong way. There's no one size fits all. Everything is unique to the individuals involved, and you have to
Yes.
figure out what's best for you guys. But with that being said, you got to communicate. And when you communicate, you got to make sure that the communication is comprehended so that everyone has a clear understanding of what's going on, what's to be expected, how it's supposed to be done, why it's being done, where it's supposed to be done. You don't have any, well, I thought, no, 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 no. All of that gets cut out because you're communicating for comprehension. You're not just communicating for it to be said, you're
Right.
communicating for comprehension.
Well, but I also, I mean, I'm glad you said that. But I think what people need to also realize is when you're communicating with people, you have to get to their level, whatever their level of understanding is about whatever the topic is. And especially if it's something as serious as you guys trying to make a relationship work,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it's real important that you'd have the communication and comprehension combo. What I would like to say to both men and women, especially to women right now, you cannot expect for a man to know off the top how to love you
Mm-hmm.
or what you need or desired in order to feel loved.
Yep.
Like that is a lot of pressure on him. That is a lot that is unrealistic to
Very
put on him.
unrealistic.
Because it's not a one size fit all. Because maybe what he did in another relationship, that's what she wanted, but
Mm-hmm.
that's not what you want.
Right.
So you have to be careful of putting these unrealistic standards on men to kind of like, well, you should already know. I shouldn't have to tell you, but yeah, you should because it's not a one size fit all. I mean, type of situation.
I like to always say, know yourselves.
Yes.
Know yourselves. Know what you want. Actually, know what you want. Because there are people out there that say, I know what I want. And then you ask them, what do you want? Well, I want a man that's going to love me. Yet love you how? How do you want him to love you? What are the ways you want him to love you? Tell me that.
I mean, because maybe the last woman he dated loved gifts. And you're the type of person you like words of affection. So you like little notes left or text messages. I mean, so there is no one size fit all. That's why it's really, really, really important to get to know your partner and for them to know you. That is real unrealistic. Dating is like putting in an application, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
like you guys are applying for a position in a role in a person's life. You should not have unrealistic expectations just like you wouldn't at your job. So you know your job title and what that consists of. You know what the do's and don'ts are. You have an employee handbook, and they essentially almost need to know the same thing. They even need to know like what are some of your quirks if you like to watch reality TV shows and different things like that. Some of
Ooh,
that
ooh, you know a big one for me? Like for me, and I think a lot of people have this issue. Like couples start shows together. And then you're like, oh yeah, oh we're not gonna be able to watch the show today, and then the other partner is like, oh I already watched it. I don't even want to watch it no
that
more.
can be a pet peeve to some
I don't
people.
want to watch
But
it
I
no
just mean,
more.
I know that sounds silly, but you'll be surprised, like because for some people, like what you watch, what you eat, different what you
Mm-hmm.
wear, like different things like that. To them, that kind of gives them a picture of who you are. Um, as biased or unbiased as that may be, I mean, I don't particularly like reality TV shows, the Love and Hip Hops and the Real Housewives of whoever. That's not me. I feel like whatever you watch, and whatever you hear, you act that out. It gets into your spirit and you act that out. And so if it's not going to edify me or add to my life, I don't like to watch it. So I'm one of those boring types. I watch HGTV and different things like that. But I say that to say this, is some of that stuff is really important because some men don't like women who watch like reality TV shows and stuff like that. Like, it's a real thing. Like, they hate it. I mean, so just be honest, be transparent. They don't need a hiding and faking the funk because you can only put on that facade
That
for so long.
representative is gonna go away eventually.
Yeah, you can only put up that. You can only hold out that facade for so long, and then that's gonna come out. It's better to just show who you are from the beginning than like. I think it's bad to kind of like finesse. I feel like you're finessing the person.
Yeah,
when
and
you do that, like manipulating them in a sense. Like, I think
what's
that's
the word. You're not tagging along, but you're just. When you almost like carry them along.
Yeah, it's almost like you're stringing them along.
That's it.
With like this unrealistic expectation of who they think they're getting, and it's not that at all. I mean, just be fair, be considerate.
Of people's
and
times and emotions.
Yeah.
Like, because no one's promised tomorrow. I don't want to wake up and know, like, and I'm pretty sure not just me, but there's tons of other people. I'm sure the Lady L doesn't want to wake up, be with somebody and then wake up like 5 years later and then the person is telling them that was never me. That's not me. That's not.
But
like,
you know what? That brings me to the next. You cannot build. We're too old for build a bear, so don't try to build a dude. Okay, you cannot try to build a man.
We're not in the business of changing people to fit what we like.
This is not nip and tuck.
Yeah.
I mean, for men and women. I mean, women don't want a man nitpicking at them on what they're wearing or why you dressing like that or all this other, whatever those things are. Women wearing makeup, the nails and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, you just like you can't change a man to make him be what it is that you want him to be in your fairy tale mind of expectations. Like, that is so unfair to do that because some of us have unrealistic expectations. So let's just be honest about it. We're not in the business of reconstructing people, right? Now, if you want to motivate, inspire, one of the things I like when you were first talking about women being the prize is one of the things that God gave women as a true gift is the ability to increase and to multiply. Whether that is bearing children, whether that is men, if you ever have a good woman in your life, they'll help you with your business. They'll help expand your territory because they're always looking and expanding different ways and minds that you never even thought about, whether it's in marketing or just networking and different things like that. We help grow things. So, when you have a good woman, that's what they do. They help multiply things. Mm-hmm. So, not to say, I mean, because men are a prize too. When they play their role and they do what they're supposed to do, they are a
everybody
dynamic.
becomes a championship team, not a China, not a China, but a championship team. Everyone becomes a championship team.
Everybody's roles within the relationship is important, whether it be the man's role, and you kind of decide what that is, whether it's the man or the woman. But everybody plays an important role in that relationship.
Exactly. Now, just to piggyback off of something she said, she spoke to these ladies. She said, "Women, let men know how to love you." Because they're not just going to know how to love you until you tell them. And I want to say to men, that's the same thing. You got to let these women know how to love you. That's how anybody in this world finds out how to do whatever. They are told by the specific person, hey, I love oranges. I can't stand apples. Do not give me apples. Don't do it. Okay? So, like, now I don't like apples. You ain't got to wonder. You ain't got to, it ain't no guess. You get what I'm saying? That's how relationships need to work. I don't like you hanging out with these multiple blankety blank blank whatever you decide to go with. You get what I'm saying? It's clear. It's
Even
straightforward.
even something as simple as PDA. Some people do not like public displays of affection. I mean,
It's just not what they do. Now, if you can work on it to grow to be, if it's something that wouldn't actually harm anyone, if that person that has the issue with it can find it within themselves to work on it to become better with it, then so be it. But don't go out there trying to force them to do it. Don't. They already told you they don't like it. Don't do it. And that would also let you know whether or not y'all are compatible, so that you don't end up trying to force each other to do things. But I brought up that point to say this. Fellas, brothers, just because you did it with one woman don't mean it's going to work with the next. So when these women get out here and they start to telling you what's working for them and what's not working for them, and when I say this, I'm speaking in life in general, and I'm speaking bedroom wise.
yes.
Do not tell them, oh, well, I've been with this chick and that chick and they liked it. No.
She probably lied. Women are good for that. They will lie. Ooh, they will lie. Don't.
Wait, let me finish this point first.
Go ahead.
Let
I'm
me
sorry.
finish this point. My point is, fellas, get to know your women. Listen to them. Okay? If you really want to keep them, listen to them. Because that's what they're going to go off of. They're going to go off of your actions. And it's only but for so long that they're going to take your mess and decide, I'm going to stick around for it. Okay? So if you feel you got a good woman and you want to keep her, listen to her. And for those out there that are dating, that should be your first mindset going into it anyway. Listen to her. Learn her. Because that's going to let you know whether or not that's where you need to be or not anyway. Just saying. But do not shut them down. I've done this before. Or I know I'm good. Because no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do
Just
that.
some people are different. Now, the other woman may have like that. But that doesn't mean that all the women that you ever mess with, they all liked it that way. And no.
Don't do it. Don't
No,
do it.
I'm just gonna be honest. No.
And ladies,
Be honest.
be honest. if he ain't,
You're providing a disservice by not being honest to yourself and to him. I mean, just be honest.
he needs to know. I mean, because I'm pretty sure he gonna tell you.
Yes, yeah.
And he ain't gonna think twice about it.
Yeah, he'll tell you.
All right, so
Be honest.
we've said it. We can't say it any other way.
Well, can I say this before we?
Oh, okay. Well,
I would like to add for us to just be respectful of each other.
always
I think that that's really
tactful.
what we need, especially within our community. Communication and comprehension is one of those biggest things that we need to make sure that we overcome within our community,
Right.
and especially in dating. So he brought up masculine energy. That's going to be a whole nother.
That episode is gonna be bonkers.
That's going to be
It's
a
gonna
whole
be
nother topic for
bonkers.
another day. However, I would like to say, we just need to talk to each other, and not down people and different things like that. They just may
don't be
not be,
rude.
yeah, they just may not be the person for you, and that's okay. But just be respectful. Be respectful to the man, be respectful to the woman. And just, be the energy that you want to receive.
Be the energy you want to receive. Yeah, if you wouldn't want someone doing it to you, don't do it to them.
Yeah.
It's just that simple. It's just that simple. So I mean, we've spoken to you guys today. We hope
Yeah.
you enjoyed it. As always, again, our supporters, we thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate the love and support. Like, when we got up to 100, I know it's not a lot for most
not a lot
people,
for
but
most
for us, we was like, man, we done made it to 100 views,
Yes.
But we appreciate that. Of course, we're looking to grow, and expound on that. Next we're going to be happy about having 500 views and then 1,000 views and so on and so forth. So thank you guys so much for your support. Please like, comment.
in the comment section.
And share and subscribe. Like, if you haven't done it already, please do so right now. Just go ahead and click that little button down there that says subscribe. We'll love to hear from you.
And for those that are out there dating, let us know what more you want us to talk about, to touch on. You know, for those that are out there who are married.
Yes.
You know, because we would like to have conversations about like marriage, things that need to happen in marriage, things that shouldn't happen in marriage, you know, how to keep the love strong in marriage, you know, stuff like that. You know, like we're here. This is the convo.
We're looking for guests. You know?
Oh, yes.
Some guest appearances. We're open to all those things. So please, please, please spread the word. If you think that you know somebody that may be a good feature for a particular topic that you suggest or whatever, just let us know. Like we're so open to it.
We're open to having these conversations.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, when we have these conversations, we're able to grow.
Absolutely.
Able to grow and become better. Mm-hmm. You already know who it is and you already know what it is. But in case you don't, it's your boy, your guy, your best friend, ATN. And I'm here as always with the lady.
Lady L.
And this is the Convo.
Thank you guys.